Hey guys, my name is Jared Haught and I'm president of EPower Corp. Today's presentation is going to be about when to first communicate with your CM and what to provide them with. First, there is a myth out there that says that you should only communicate with your CM once you're ready to scale up. However, this cannot be further from the truth. It is always better to first communicate with them sooner rather than later, and there's a few reasons for this. First, it takes an average of 3 to 4 months to be able to find and verify the CM that you work with. So with this, you're going to be gathering information on a bunch of different CMs, bringing in quotes and understanding their services so you can make apples to apples comparison about which one to proceed with. Another reason is that hardware startups will usually be involving their CM with a development process. Another reason is that if you're going to be seeking investment, you should know your COGS and also the tooling investment so you could provide these numbers with your investors so they have an understanding of how much money you will need. Also, if you're on a schedule, if you would like to streamline the development processes, and also if you're looking for speed and support, it is always going to be better to communicate with them sooner rather than later. For us, for an example, if a customer comes to us and they are too soon because they don't have the correct drawings, we'll tell them who they should be speaking with that is going to best suit them for their product. If you're speaking with a CM and they're kind of brushing you guys aside, they're telling you to come back when you have all of the information, they don't really want to speak with you yet, it's probably good to know that they don't really want to work with you guys. You guys want to have a CM that is willing to be patient with you and maybe do some hand holding as well. You guys are going to have to send your CM a couple things. The first thing will be the bill of materials. We'll go over this in about a minute. Another thing will be the target costs. This should just be so that the CM, they have an understanding of what the cost is, whether or not they were willing to be able to take it on. Another one will be 2D and 3D drawings. You'll have to send them 2D drawings just so they have an understanding of what the tolerances will be. Also, send them the project guidelines and the time schedule. So this is so they're going to be whether or not they could actually launch by your anticipated schedule. So let's say, for an example, it's Q1 right now, but they want to ship out maybe by the summertime, and the CM will still have to do some development, prototypes, tooling, production, and shipping. Probably not going to be able to get it out by then. However, they're going to be able to rebuttal and tell you that we'll be able to ship it out by X dates. Another one will be the volume. Be very transparent with this, okay? If you're only expected to have 2,000 units per year, just tell them 2,000 units per year. Don't tell them 50,000 units per year to get them excited, because then they're going to come back and probably not be very interested in the project once you guys will be placing POs. Also, another thing is distribution plan. Share this with them just so they have an understanding of where this product is going to be sold. They also want to make sure that this product is realistic. They don't want someone that's saying that they could sell thousands of products in Walmart by Q4 that has a retail price of $1,000 or something. It's not going to be realistic. For the bill of materials, there's going to be two kinds. You guys are going to have to send them the mechanical and also the electronics BOM. For the mechanical, it's basically taking it apart and exploding it and taking apart, okay? For this, each individual part, you're gonna have to name the part name. You're gonna have to show the picture of it, provide the specifications, the material. So this is not just, it's going to be metal. It's not just aluminum. What kind of aluminum? What kind of grade? So it's going to be 6061T6 or something like this. Also for plastic, just don't say plastic. What kind of plastic is it going to be? Is it going to be ABS, PC, PET? Be as specific as you can. Also with colors, it's the same thing. Don't just say red. Be as specific as you can. Provide them with a Pantone. If you just say red, there's many different shades of red, and your product consistency is not going to be great. So provide them with a Pantone. Another one will be the finish. What kind of finish is it going to be? Is it going to be glossy or matte? Also quantity. So for an example, if there's one unique screw, but you need 6 of these screws for your product, it's going to be 1 screw, and then the quantity is going to be 6. For the electronics, you're going to have to provide them with the part number, the name, the PCB number, the manufacturer, and the MPN. You guys could probably all get this from DigiKey or websites that are similar to this. Also, the most important thing to remember is that whether or not you can find alternatives for this component. So for an example, let's say if you have a component that's very expensive, but it's also not very important, you could tell your CM that they could find an alternative component for this. What they'll do is they'll gather the specifications, They'll provide this to their network of electronic or component suppliers to see if they have something or similar component that matches the specifications that you have provided with them. If they can, they could probably provide you something that has a better lead time, better costing, and overall better performance. And they will be making prototypes as well to test it just to make sure it's the same, if not better, than the component that you have provided with us. So the key takeaways here is to be very transparent with your CM. Try to find them as soon as possible. If they're willing to work with you from the very, very early stages, that's great. So you could build a great relationship with them. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.